It is 12:20. We just had lunch. I'll get it. Okay, so it's 12:20. We have just got back to camp after the hike, had some lunch, and we were kind of umming and ahhing whether we stay here for another night or whether we just keep going and get out to Walsh Point.
We kind of had a look at a few photos, and it's kind of nice, like beachside camps or like waterside camps, and we were just like, we want a bit of sea breeze.
Yeah, so it is nice here, but every 5-10 minutes you hear the helicopter go. So yeah, we decided to try and do the 4-wheel drive track. We read someone did it. It took them 2 hours to do it. It's about 45 k's or 60 k's, we think. The last hour, I think you're going the wrong way.
No, I'm just letting Adrian go.
Oh. The last 10 k's apparently takes an hour, so it could be slow going.
Bit of a 4-wheel drive track, so
Yeah.
we'll see how we go.
Yeah, should
Smash it out.
Yeah, Adrian and Ellen have been kind enough and giving me their fan. It's so good. And just then while we were packing up camp, our tent poles were 63 degrees. It is so hot in the sun. Our camp table, which was sitting in the sun, was 53 degrees.
It's fun, little Adrian's little laser thermometer.
Yeah. Yesterday he did a test of the footwell after we've been driving for a few hours, and it was, what, 47 degrees?
Yeah.
Gets hot.
Check out to the right. How good does it look? It looks really nice and blue.
Oh my god, that is blue. That is awesome.
Alright, we're at Walsh Point now. So that was about
3 hours from
Alright, let's do it again. Alright, we're at Walsh Point now, so it took us just under 3 hours to get here. The track wasn't too difficult, it was pretty easy. I was in first low for a few sections, but that was just to sort of take it easy. There's just some sort of more bouldery, rocky kind of stuff, but nothing crazy, easy stuff. It did take us a while to get down here. As you can see, pretty nice spot. It's very tempting, the water, but I definitely wouldn't want to go for a swim. So yeah, I think we just Adrian might wet the line this afternoon. What do you reckon, mate?
Yeah, we'll see. Jeez, it looks good out there, doesn't it?
Looks very nice.
Look at that. We'll see.
Barra country.
At the moment, I'm pretty keen to just...
Yeah, I think might have a beer. Then we might go for a little wander.
Now, big hike today. Pooped. I
Oh,
don't
AK
walk.
hike. Yeah, AK hike.
Drive.
Big drive. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Almost got it to ourselves, someone else, but they're a fair way away, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Just having a little look at Elsie under here. These body mounts are pretty. This body mount right here under the driver's, pretty much where my feet are. These are pretty notorious for rusting out and getting cooked, and she's a bit. How you going? Those corrugations definitely didn't help. It's alright though. Let's run through our defences we've got for insects, biting insects. We just started getting a few midgies and haven't got any mozzies yet, but midgies. All right, let's run through it. What do we got? We got the thermocells, which Adrian swears by. 2 thermocells. I bought one because Holly does not do well with. They seem to go for Holly, and also she reacts really badly to mozzies and stuff. So we've got 2 thermocells, which you swear by, right?
Yeah, they're
Just
really
explain the thermocells.
So you get different versions. So they have these little pads and there's little, I think it's butane in the middle there. So it burns, lets off some special aroma off this. Probably really great for you to breathe in, but they work. They really work.
All right, I like it. So we've got the two thermocells. We've got the sandalwood sticks. What's that? Citronella candle.
Citronella candle.
Mozzie coils.
Mozzie coils.
We got one here which is held up by a magnetic torch. Ellen sprayed the perimeter of the camp with nature's. What's it called?
Nature's own.
Nature's
Botanical.
Nature's Botanical. We've got an assortment, like an array of repellent.
Oh, it's focusing on your face.
Which is pretty good. And it smells good, this one. So that's that one. And we've got off.
We got Bushman's.
Have we gone through them all?
I think so.
I think that's it. Anyway, we'll report back and see if anything bites us.
I'll tell you, top end, mate. We've pulled up, decided we'll have a little bit of a fish. Now what we're going to show you, that's a chunk of frozen squid. Frozen. Not ideal. Thought we'd do a bit of lazy fishing. Well, dinner's getting done, and yeah, they're on. So fingers crossed.
Unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful. Tomorrow it is on.
Well, I think I saw a croc. Nothing else would crawl up onto the bank, right?
No.
No, so I think it was a croc. But it was kind of like on the corner there. I went down to see the boys from a distance fishing and saw a croc. I don't think it was a big one though. Well, it didn't look too big from where I was standing.
Croc country.
But they do exist, which I'm happy about now. I'm happy to see evidence. Because if not, I feel like getting in the water.
No, we're going to be stationary all day, so get the blanket out to get as much solar as possible. you got here, mate?
Oh, nice little JT. It's got to get a bit bigger. So he's going back in, mate. Just looking for crocs, weren't we?
Yeah, they're out there.
Right.
Morning, everyone. We've had a pretty lazy morning this morning. Just cooked a bit of brekkie up. Adrian's gone for a fish a couple of times. He went really early this morning, got a few little fish that he put back. So today we're just going to chill out for the day. We're probably going to go around to the boat ramp and probably sit down there and in the shade. And I'm going to probably do some photo editing. Holly might read a book. I can't read my book because I don't know if I told the camera. So I was closing the tent the other day. And I was like, geez, this tent's hard to close. And I left my Kindle in the pocket on the side, and it was like wedged in between. Anyway, I ended up crushing it, and my Kindle's cooked. So pretty disappointed about that because I love that thing. In other news, I feel like our mighty Aldi Sterling fridge
Oh, it's kicked back in.
was a little bit on the Ritz this morning. The compressor wasn't kicking in. We've had this fridge since way before our big lap, so it was one of our first big camping purchases. Bought it for $500 at Aldi, 40-litre fridge, and it's just been bouncing around the car ever since. We had an Austrail one. Was it Austrail? Yeah, and it just didn't work. It worked for weeks, and then until it died, so it was no good. So we put this one back in, and yeah, it's had a rough life. But I've just turned it unplugged it and plugged it back in, and touch wood, the compressor is running again and hasn't turned off, so fingers crossed. Otherwise we're taking all our food out, putting it in Adrian's and buying another one in Broome. Oh, we might be going to Broome, by the way. Fun. Alright, good morning everyone. We are up bright and early. What's the time? What's the time? Everybody! Alright, 10 to 6. We've been up for probably half an hour, 40 minutes. Got up really early this morning because we want to rip this drive off like a band-aid. None of us are looking forward to it. It's going to be a tough one today. It's probably going to be about 5 hours all up. We've got a 4-drive track to do, then we've got the most corrugated road in the world. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one. We're going to get back to Drysdale River tonight. We're really keen to camp there again because it's such a beautiful spot and we can have a swim and just relax. But yeah, as you can see behind me, beautiful spot. We were spotting Walshy this morning. He's the resident crocodile of this area. We called him Walshy because Walsh Point, Walshy, we liked it. We're friends now. So, how's everyone feeling?
Let's just rip it.
What are you going to do now as well?
Got to pump one of the tyres up. One of the tyres, we just seen on the tire pressure monitoring system. We've got 20 in the passenger rear, and we've got 26 in the passenger rear, and we've got 20 in this side, and it has been going down, but so slowly, like, 1 or 2 PSI a day. So I don't know if there's a really slow leak or what's going on, but it does look like it's bagging a bit more. So we're just going to put it back up to 26 just to have it even, and we'll see how we go. Could have a super slow leak, but anyway, it's handy with the tyre pressure monitoring system to actually check that. Right, check my monitor. Oh, how much did that save?
I was like 18 on this thing, but this gauge is a bit good.
Goodbye to the northern Kimberley. Let's bloody get this road done. We know what to expect this time. See, when we did it first time, we just had no idea, and it just kind of shocked us. So at least we know that it's really bad. Interesting little spot to get out of.
So we have just pulled over at the intersection for Mitchell Falls, which means we've done the first leg of this drive. We've done the track down to Walsh Point and the four-wheel drive track. It's fairly easy this morning, which was nice. Now we're just waiting for Adrian, and then we'll start the Hell Road.
Alright, nothing like doing the worst road you've ever done in your life for a second time.
71k.
71k, let's go. Halfway, it's going alright. This is the bad section coming up, the worst section, but feeling alright. It's going alright. How are you going, Hol?
I'm okay.
It's pretty good. Just definitely give the car a once over and just let the shockies cool down a bit for this next section. Ugh. Is that a Rolls Royce? What is it? Yeah.
So we have just pulled back onto Kalumburu Road. It took us about 3 hours to do the four-wheel drive track and then Mitchell Falls Road. And on the way out, it was actually quite like a decent amount better. It was still pretty shit in the middle section there, but yeah, compared to the way in, it felt a lot better. I'm not sure if it actually was or if we just
I think it was.
Yeah.
Adrian commented on it as well. I think Holly had a good point. people probably get in and go, that was horrible, I'm going to let my tyres down a bit. And then on the way out, the road's just in better condition on the other side.
Yeah.
Also, we're probably just prepared for it mentally and physically a bit more, so.
Anyway, so we've got about 90 k's to camp. Roading.
I can't remember this bit, but oh, bloody hell, a grader. Hopefully it's done that side of the road. I'm going to be bloody
I'm going to
stoked.
follow you down, Dusty, when you go down next time.
Fantasizing about this in 2 days. So we're at camp, just Adrian's cooked us up a lovely dinner, a couple of burritos, mate.
Bit of mix again. Love a bit of mix.
Tell you what, these wraps last way longer than bread. They just never go off.
No.
I don't know, they probably do at some stage, but I don't know. They don't seem to get mouldy. It's odd. Anyway, they're good.
Well, especially in the top end, like bread just goes. Like
Yeah, we bought some bread in Kununurra and it was literally mouldy the next day. We hadn't eaten a single slice of bread. So today, what do you reckon? A lot better. It was a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a lot better than we thought.
Yep, 100%. Coming out of Mitchell Falls on that road that went in on, thing of the same roughness. Beautiful, beautiful coming out.
Do you reckon it's because people drop their pressures?
I had this thought and I'm not sure.
Like they go in and they're like, wow, that was a shit road.
Yeah.
I'll drop
I
my
need to change
pressures.
stuff. Yeah.
I reckon people go in
Yep.
and they go, that was horrible. That was hell. I'm going to drop my tyres on the way out.
Yep.
The corrugations are better.
Yeah.
Also, I think it might be a combination mentally prepared for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably. We were probably
Mentally,
we were
physically,
thinking
like,
worse.
yeah,
we were like,
Yeah.
let's just smash this out, rip the band-aid off, be done.
Yeah.
But then we get out to Kalumburu Road, perfect. Grader crews out there.
Yeah.
Well, there was half of it was graded today, so it was like bloody human
That
highway.
was quite nice. It's better
That was
than
great.
the Hume Highway in LC with the tyres down.
Yeah. So now that we've done it, worth going out.
Yeah,
It was worth it. I'm glad we went.
it's an effort,
Yeah.
but it was good.
But I think it also depends on, you might jag a freshly graded track.
Exactly.
And you were just going to think, everything on this video is like, what are they on about? What are they complaining about?
Yeah. Well, I never say to people, don't do something because someone told you not to do it.
Yeah.
Because we've had that a couple of times. Fraser Island was one of them. Like, you know, we had someone like, don't go. It's crap. Just too busy. Blah blah blah. We got there a really good time of year. There's no one there.
Yeah.
We had Lake Mackenzie to ourselves, and it was unreal.
And
so
you-
like, don't do it because we said it's really bad. You could just get it you could be lucky and get it freshly graded the day before.
And you always get that different people's opinions on bad and not so bad. And you see it travelling all the time. Someone will ask you how a road is and you go, geez, it's fine. And they say, oh, it's pretty bad down there. And when you go and drive it, you think, what road were they on?
Yeah.
And
It
vice
was
versa.
bad for us, and
Yeah.
we've been on some bad roads.
Yeah.
So just make sure your car's prepared.
Yeah.
Like, if you've been thinking about doing your wheel bearings, you're like, they might be due for wheel bearings. Do your bearings. Make sure your tyres are good, plenty of tread.
Yeah. Tyres is a big one.
Make sure
There's a lot
hubs
of...
are greased, you got spare studs,
Yeah.
all your bushes are good to go, all your shackles are greased up. All that kind of thing, which, I mean, it's not a bad thing to do before a trip, regardless, but
And-
more so for this road,
Yeah.
like
And
this
don't-
kind of stuff.
And don't be the champion that just does 5 hours of driving without stopping once and having just a little look around, just to check. Like, I don't care how new your vehicle is. We've heard of brand new Y62s, exhaust ripped off, stuff like that. Melted all the electrics.
Bull bars falling off.
Bull bars
200s.
falling off 200s.
Yeah, like just literally falling off.
It takes like 2 seconds to just have, your vehicle.
And it was
look
lucky
around.
we did plenty of visuals on Elsie,
Oh yeah.
because there was some small things that could have turned into big things. So radiator housing. I mean, if that completely snapped on the other side, then that would have just been a shit show. Just like
Fan
that
gone,
fan
everything.
gone. Like that's
Yeah.
that's until you can get that sorted, or you could, I don't know, what would you do? Short legs and then let it cool down, or I don't know.
Not close.
Not great.
What else? Like, what else did we fix?
Battery.
Battery, yeah.
Yep.
Battery, that was
You
a good one as well.
re-grease stuff.
Re-grease.
Yeah.
One of my bushes is turning into silly string at the back, so that's something we just grease it up and just it'll be all right for now, but just got to keep an eye on it.
A lot of zip ties.
Yeah, zip ties holding my
Zip
car
ties,
together.
yeah.
They're amazing. I'm actually have heaps of zip ties.
Yeah.
Mitchell Falls though were incredible.
Yeah.
Better than the photos.
Yeah.
So very worth
Yeah.
seeing in real life.
It is a bit of a walk in there, and it depends on whether you got kids, that sort of thing. But it's worth it. You could fly it,
Yeah.
and there many people do.
And
But-
they do a flight where you either walk in, fly out, or fly in, walk out. So you kind of get the best of both. But just, I guess, depends your budget and
Yeah.
what you want to spend your money on.
Yeah.
So
it was pretty good.
on to the next part of the Kimberley. Hey,
The next, yeah.
where are we going? I don't know. We don't really know. We're checking
don't,
him and
yeah.
everything tonight. But yeah, we'll probably wrap it up there, have a few more beers before bed, and hit the sack.
Yeah.
See you in
Got
the
an
morning.
unreal campsite here, like
Ah.
the water flowing.
Yeah.
Water flowing, had a swim, we're all nice and clean.
No crocs in it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, no crocs, you can see very clear, it's pretty shallow anyway.
Yeah.
It's a good campsite.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you in the morning.